Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how I make this simple and basic ogbono soup recipe. Now if you've been looking for a way to make easy, straightforward and lump-free ogbono soup recipe, then you have to watch this video to the end. And yes, I know for some people making ogbono soup can be very tricky, but this method I'm going to show you is so easy and it has never failed me. So if you're ready, let's start cooking. I'm going to start cooking by boiling my beef because we need the stock to make the soup. And I'm going to be using only beef for this recipe, and that's why I call it simple and very basic. However, you can use any protein of your choice. Next, I'm going to be adding some chopped onions, seasoning cubes, and some salt. Just season your beef the way you like it. And I'm not going to be adding water right now. I'm just going to let the beef cook in its own juices for about 5 minutes. Now, this is after 5 minutes. I'm going to stir to combine, and you would notice the beef has released its own juices. And after stirring, I'm going to be adding some water. Place the lid on and I'll just let the beef cook. Now while my beef was cooking, I went ahead to mix my blended ogbono with some melted palm oil. And what I did was that I heated some palm oil for a bit, poured into my blended ogbono seeds, mixed to combine, and I'll set this aside for later. At this point, my beef is almost cooked. You can decide to take the beef off the heat, but we're actually trying to make things easy, simplified, and straightforward, and that's why we're not going to be doing that. Right here, I'm just pouring my ogbono and palm oil mix, and I'll give it a light mix and let it come to a boil. Now once it comes to a boil just like this, I'll stir well to combine, then I'll add a little bit of water. I'm doing this because I don't want my ogbono to become too thick, but I know most of you like your ogbono thick, so it depends on your preference. Once I add some water, I'm also going to stir and let this come to a boil again. Now once my soup comes to a boil again just like this, I'm going to be adding some chopped habanero peppers for some heat and flavor, some crayfish powder, seasoning cube, and some salt to taste. Just season your soup the way you will normally season it. Now I'm just going to stir everything together to combine and let it cook for a couple of minutes. At this point, my soup has been cooking for about 5 minutes, and I'm just going to stir it again to combine. Now, this is the consistency I like my ogbono soup. Like I said earlier, some of you like it really thick, so just do you. Next, I'm going to be adding some chopped spinach. You can use any vegetable of choice for this recipe. What I'm going to do now is to stir and combine thoroughly. You can use as much or as little vegetables as you want and just let it cook for another 1 minute or so you don't overcook the vegetables. And your soup is ready to be served. Now this is literally ogbono soup made easy. It's very basic, it's simplified, straightforward, easy, delicious, and anyone can make it because you don't have to stress yourself at all to make this recipe. So at this point, my soup is ready to be served, and I served mine with eba, but you can serve yours with any swallow you prefer. Guys, that's it for today's recipe. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please let me know by hitting the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so for more easy recipes just like this. I'll also love you to join this growing family. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.